League start. Flow chart. Path of Exile 2 edition. Probably gonna make a few more too today, if I have time. But let's get started. Start here. Terms and conditions. You understand the following. Nobody knows what is actually going to end up being good. We're missing a ton of information. This is not thinking of late game. High tier map / bossing. If you don't take this with a grain of salt, you're stupid. Alright, if you decline, we're going to go back here and then start again. Then we got terms and conditions. Okay. And then accept. Do you want the safest possible pick that has the least likely chance to be bad? Let's go with yes. Titan Bonkman guy with big stick. Titan just looks insanely solid. It's all simple stats that are just, they should just be good, right? There's very little chance you have to rely on some weird interaction that we don't know much about yet. You just bonk them with big stick. And then we get yes, but spells. Archmage Stormweaver, what actual spell you use? I don't know. Maybe like Ball Lightning or something. I haven't looked, but Archmage Stormweaver also looks very solid. Archmage in general, mana stuff looks very, very good. Alright, so no, you don't want to the least likely chance to have a bad starter. You're willing to risk a little bit. What build archetype do you want? Ranged, melee, or minions? I'll start with ranged. How big yo dick is? Tiny, we got Bone Cage. Maybe you could use some Aurabot stuff too. Then we got America. We got God Guns, Grenades, and Witch Hunter. Average, we got something Deadeye, I don't know, Rain of Arrows or Freezing Salvo. If not nerfed, but it's probably gonna be nerfed. So you can do some other skill for Deadeye. Elephant. Oh, all the way down here. Is this you? Yes. Blood Mage, big bleed Ellie skill because it can make your elemental damage contribute to your bleed damage, and surely there'll be something decent. It also doesn't have to be a spell. It could be anything, right? Or not a spell. Ranged. So something with the bleed gem is I've seen two versions of it. One, it has generic bleed, which means it would work with spells, and one, it does not have generic bleed and it works with attacks only. Like in PV1, I'm assuming it's gonna be attack only, but I don't know. So anything big bleed Ellie skill could work. Except for spells, maybe. We will find out. No. What type of skill do you want? Attack? Want to pretend you're playing PV1. We'll go with yes first. Damage type. We got physical, tornado shot, deadeye, so this build necessarily isn't going to be 100% fizz. Probably would go elemental damage or something, but it's a physical skill, so yeah. Elemental, lightning arrow / lightning rod, deadeye. You like, it's kind of like storm rain. If you put a bunch of rods in the ground and then every time you like hit a lightning, it'll shock everywhere. Alright, so no, you don't want to pretend. Well, kinda. Toxic Growth, Vine Arrow, Poison Fart Cloud, Pathfinder. So it's kind of like Toxic Rain, but it's different, so, you know. What type of skill? Spell. Want to pretend you're playing PvP1 again? No. Big duration, big cooldown, Firestorm, Stormweaver / maybe Blood Mage. Probably do this on a few different ascendancies. And what it is so Firestorm has you can get it with a big duration, right? And then use this skill, Hourglass, which adds more time to the cooldown and more damage, but if it's a duration, and you can effectively have it lasting almost, if not as long as this cooldown, there's like no downside, right? Big single target. Then we got also yes. We got Spark / Firewall / some other stuff for Stormweaver. Yes. Detonate dead something. We got deal physical damage equal to 20% of corpse's max life. How funny would it be if I start detonate dead? How funny would it be? Okay. Let's go back up. Melee. How meme do you want your melee to be? PoE 1, we can go like Flicker Strike. You do it on like Invoker or something. I mean, you don't have to, but you know. Yes. Hammer of the Gods. Chronomancer. Hammer of the Gods is a huge cooldown skill with huge attack damage. And then you go Chronomancer to try and bypass the cooldown. You go like these skills, chances to not consume a cooldown, you can use it again, or Time Snap, which also just 100% resets your cooldowns when you use it. Boom. Very. Big Herald Blaster Invoker. So there's a skill on the tree, and there's a few other Herald support notables on the tree. It reduces your overall damage, but it makes Herald skills do 200% increased damage. So you could do some big blaster man that's probably only going to be good at clear. Real build. What is your horoscope? Boomer. We got Totem Warbringer. I'm not sure if that even counts as melee, but you know, it's close enough. Over here. Zoomer. 18 button 500 APM one shot Hammer of the God combo Titan. Or it doesn't have to be Titan. I didn't, you know, you just choose whatever. I don't know. Like one shot Hammer of the God, you go like Ignite or something. And then go big boom boom. Big one shot. Okay, just something like that. Take, like I said, take everything with a grain of salt. Cancer. We got Flicker Strike and other skills that turn your screen into garbage. Invoker. And you go to Invoker because it adds even more garbage. You can go like Wild Strike built into whenever you hit on Invoker. Doomer. Some Chayula Monk chaos damage thing and pray that it is not shit. I feel like Chayula Monk could either be really good or really bad depending on how its mechanics work. We got one coming over here. We got Emo. Demon Form Infernalist Low Life Max Crit build. We also got Super Emo. We got Thorns Titan. Right. Is that it here? Believe so. Alright. Here we go. Minions. What would you rather eat? Yeah, I didn't really know how to categorize minions because you're probably going to just shove most of them into your build anyways. That, like, all the ones you can. So, you know. So, ask Gazzy. I don't know. Beef. Zombies. And something cool about zombies, which I didn't realize until, like, the other day, is that you can get empowered zombies if it consumes a power charge. So then, we got rocks. Summon Raging Spirit, and then we also got Pop Rocks, Minion Instability, Infernal Legion, Summon Raging Spirit, so it'll make them explode. We got Ribs, Skeletons, Jello, Specters. We got Dog, gonna go the Infernal Hellhound Infernalist. Here we got Spicy Ribs, Minion Instability, Infernal Legion, Skeletons, and then you can also add in Skeleton Arsonist, which will blow up your other minions for more booms. And then, we got the trash can down here. We got Gemling here. I don't think it's going to be good early. I don't think it provides enough early. Late game, it should be very good, but early game, I don't think it's going to be enough to carry you. And then we got Chronomancer, which is like actual trash. I don't know, it's weird ascendancy. If Chronomancer ends up being good, it's going to hinge on some weird interaction because stat-wise, it is really not there.